What'd you hate?
Huh?
What would you hate the worst?
I think the worst weapon we hated was the mortars.
Uh-huh.
The enemy mortars.
Uh-huh. That was plunging.
And they fired at them at night a lot.
Uh-huh.
And it just sweat out every dang mortar barrage was because they come straight down. And if you didn't have your hole covered with logs or something, you never know. Yeah, they even talk about mortars now in Iraq and Afghanistan, and the mortar. They talk about mortar fire, and they're still using them. It's probably just hard to get away from.
Yeah.
And then the smaller ones are so mobile, like the ones in our squad had a mortars, you know, you can move them so fast. So if you're worried about getting them with artillery, you fire for one. If you're concerned about it, you can move them in a hurry.
Well, if you're firing at night, you didn't know what they did.
You could hear. I remember we sat there at night, and we heard when the German mortars went off.
Uh-huh.
You could hear them when they went off. And see, then they don't leave a tracer or nothing. Just a flash comes out of the out of the tube, like a rocket, you know.
Yeah.
But if they got down low someplace, and that's what we tried to do. We tried to get behind some, so at night, if we're going to fire, daytime I didn't know, that they couldn't see that flash.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what they had. Theirs was a 50 millimeter. It was a little smaller than the infantry ones. But they fired pretty fast. And we'd hear them, boom! We'd sit and sweat them out at night sometimes.
Yeah.
And
why didn't you fire back then? I mean, if they're
that particular place I'm telling you about, we were in the trees.
Oh, so you couldn't fire
We
through
couldn't use ours, but they must have been in a clearing.
Yeah.
We had it set up. We dug it in someplace where we thought we could get, well, what the, forget. That situation I was in there, but I remember we were sweating them out, their salt.
Uh-huh.
You could,
well, if you had,
you'd hear them back there.
Well, they wouldn't know if they hit anything. At night, would they know?
They didn't know, no.
You'd never know.
When of course there's a big flash when they exploded, you know.
Yeah.
But they couldn't see the target, so it really wasn't effective. They couldn't pick a target to fire at. They were mostly harassment firing.
Yeah.
Well, if they had a lot of ammunition to waste, they could keep doing that. But normally, see, you weren't supposed to be just at random using up all that ammunition when you didn't have a specific target.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't to start just, you know, that you didn't have a specific target that you're, you know, it would be ridiculous to sit there all night and use up all your ammunition and when you didn't even know, you didn't even have a target.
Yeah.
But they were doing it sometimes at night. I know it's harassment, so it all is monitored about.
Yeah.